basically in Deloitte, my team is not very top heavy. So when I say top heavy, I mean, when I say it's not very top heavy, I mean that uh, you will have one manager, probably one partner who's looking after everything, and you'll have three or four people at my level, or maybe my juniors. So what that does is it gives me a lot more opportunities to lead the project, you know, uh, and to deliver more.
Yeah.
Whereas if let's say I was in a firm which is more top heavy, where I have two or three managers above me, and in that case what happens is I'm only involved in execution. So
Getting
that's
it.
one thing. So I think it's different in different firm. I'll talk about Deloitte. In
Yeah.
Deloitte, if I talk about my roles and responsibilities, I think we have to handle the execution from top to bottom. So
Oh my God.
basically what it means is, obviously we don't know how to go about things, so your manager will guide you as to how to go about it.
Okay.
He'll try to help make the, let's say, the framework which we need to work in, but
Okay.
then it's our duty to execute everything. So for example, um, what will any consulting project require? It will require that we do a lot of secondary research. So
Right.
we have a lot of tools for that. So we have to find data about any industry. Like for example, I worked on a project where I had to do some research on the international mushroom market. So obviously we don't have any idea about it. So we have to properly do the research. The
True.
second thing which we have to do is we also have to have calls with a lot of experts. So and that is something which I really enjoy about my job. So what happens is, if let's say you are working for uh, okay, let's say you're working for a top e-commerce company. So and you want to find out how do they increase their sales. So
Yeah.
one of the easiest ways is to talk to the AVPs, VPs, or category heads of a competitor, to see
Yeah.
what they are doing, what are their ideas,
Okay.
what are their numbers, and then we can try to implement those for our company as well. So that is something which we do. We try to keep having conversations with industry leaders, and I think that is also very interesting. So these are majorly what we do. So then once we have all this information, we have to create the PPT. As we all know, a lot
Yeah.
of time is spent in PPT, etc. And that's it. And finally, we have to present it in front of the client. So eventually everything is dependent on us,
Yeah.
but we are always handheld, thanks to our managers and partners who guide us.